Hi guys, Mr. Jaeger here, and welcome back to our lovely episode on War on the Sea. Unfortunately, you have us encountering what is sadly a case of... shit. You unfortunately have us at a point which is rather contentious because... sadly, I think, yeah, balls to it. Just take both of them back. So, basically, in the last episode, we did a few things. Primarily just getting ever so slightly closer towards getting resupplies over to Malaysia before making the move towards the Florida Islands as well as Guadalcanal. And attempting to find, once again, lack of the lack of enemy air force, or enemy naval vessels at all. And it's just getting to the point now where the enemy are able to launch an air attack, which I am now just going to send both of these vessels to be repaired and released. Kajunk. So effectively, that fleet is now gone from our position, which is a bit of a shame because now, of course, we are now down to fuel vessels. But that said, we have been able to... We didn't have a need for them at this crucial juncture, but fucking goddamn it. But no, I have been taking in your feedback, and things are... once these particular planes will be put into... Once these planes have gotten back, I will be redistributing them. RTBing them as lot. But yeah, at the moment, we're just going to try and see if we can just keep on with the routines. Hopefully we can get... Yes, I'm well aware of the new Hebrides aircraft. Do we have any kind of scouts? Sadly not. I had to RTB the right. I had to RTB the... Right, I had to RTB... Right, pause. I had to RTB... Right. No things on that, right. So, I'm going to move you... another one Catalina with... that, and you are going to... Boom. And... Right, okay. So 1, 2, 3. There we go. And we're just going to keep spamming out aircraft with none. So I've been taking your advice as much as possible. Being quite a... I realize I'm being a bit ridiculous now with these particular factors, but at this point it's like I don't care. Enemy aircraft are basically launched up and have gone a ridiculously long way. And I'm just going to move the wires from my headset so I can try and minimize the noise, because I'm hearing them scrape along my back. Previously I used to try and keep the the charging headset, because if you can hear... Yeah, that's me dangling the wires of my headphones, and unfortunately, when I'm recording them with my microphone, it still detects them, which is really irritating because I kind of don't want that. Right. So another Catalina. At some point, I'm probably going to be like intelligent and not film it, like not record this. Right? Have you spread on a wider pattern? Boom, there we go. And then one more new air. We'll save the... excuse me. We will save the... And then you will go up in a... And... Donk. There we go. So that should hopefully give us some elements of things. Renal Island is still not quite under our control. But when we do, we can at least have some Mariners, which is nice. And eventually, I'm probably going to try and see if we can get the supplies. I did intend on getting the supplies from here, which these particular supplies are just shitloads of troops, shitloads of engineering, and other jazz. But hopefully we can also provide some other stuff which will get us the engineers, the troops, to be able to defend Malaita, because Malaita is kind of underguarded a little bit. So hopefully in the however many hours left before Malaita is sorted, we'll be fine. Task Group 1 is withdrawing. I'm pulling them out because Selfridge and Mahan are just taking too much damage for my personal taste. One flooded. Yeah, 6 damage. Was it Cummings or was it Cleveland? No, it was just the Mahan. And that. So yeah, I'm really just not in the mood to risk any more vessels. So yes, let us see. Hopefully this particular patrol pattern should, in theory, give us a rough idea as to where the enemy vessels are. And eventually I will do the same for this place once it's once we've gained enough info. So let us increase the time. Enemy aircraft, Death Center Cruise is being able to set up. Great. But I have to wait a bit, of course. I obviously probably should have some planes exploring. Right, 1 Catalina. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. There's that. And then, so this, I'm probably gonna, for future reference, just like skip doing this, obviously, in film, because obviously this is taking up episode time. But obviously, it means we can move you along. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Right, that should give us a decent amount of cover for that. So these, I'm actually kind of proud of that that formation of planes, actually. Right, our E-20s have returned, which is nice. I'm keeping my those planes in reserve. They're just going away, and yeah, they're just going. Yep. Float planes. Okay, so more float planes are probably heading straight towards our fucking convoy. Right, Catalinas. You need to go north because I need you to do me a favor. Right, so you will go here and then back to here. Patrol. Santa Cruz. Catalinas are becoming like my absolute go-to now. I'm gonna be like, yep, you are exploring all of this territory because reasons. And one more. Given the nature of these particular aircraft, I'm gonna have you explore like underneath, just in case. But I'm not holding my I'm not holding my breath. I just need to sink a goddamn ship. If I can find and sink, like, I don't know, a few destroyers, I will be happy. But yeah, at the moment things are just not working out as well as I'd hoped. But I remain optimistic, even if it is somewhat subdued optimism. We have spotted enemy... excuse me. We have spotted enemy subs. So, who knows? Maybe there is a fleet out there somewhere. And maybe... Right. Okay. Yeah, so it's now too dark to worry about that now. Our planes are still out in the open, so in a sense that means we still got decent... Well, the likelihood of them spotting anything is pretty much gone to 0 now. But, you know, at least we can rest assured that the Japs will be in the same boat as we are. Right. Swap positions. Right, manage cargo, because you've got some stuff on you, haven't you? Yes. Right, manage cargo. You're just a little bit too far away, aren't you? Unless you are within the managed cargo. Manage cargo. Right, so... How do I transfer cargo to Malaysia? Oh, yep, there we go. Right, so you, Mr. 1, improve. Mr. Milwaukee, you gone. So supplies are getting up a little bit. Increase the supplies once again. This time we give them more troops. And that's all the supplies we got. So the first navy has arrived. Huzzay. Right. Good job. Now I need you to head all the way back and provide support to that convoy. Just so we've got some kind of cover. Because the supply group will definitely need some protection. See, where's my other navy? Like, you can tell the difference between a supply convoy and a naval task group. Because the task group, by the gods, they will be getting there in no time. Whereas a supply group, you're just looking there. Yeah. I think I might have said supply group. But no, military group will be going there super fast. Whereas the supply group takes a millennium. But more importantly, the supply group is just about in range. And it finally gets in range of Malaysia. Which is not our primary objective, obviously. Right. By the golden throne, he's made it. Right. Praise the Lord and pass the ammunition. We've arrived and gave you all the supply now. Right, we have definitely got some supply. And more importantly, we have troops. And I don't have fuel. Son of a bitch. Yeah, we need that, don't we? Right. I'm going to be sending these ships to pick up some fuel. Right, no, it's fine. We'll be fine. We will be fine. Oh, we've got fuel from fucking over there as well. And we'll be able to upgrade the ship, but we need to get the Malaysia ship first, because we have no bugger things to it. To be fair, we could upgrade. Insufficient resources. What insufficient resources? I need engineering. Oh, is that it? Is that all we'd need? I mean, to be fair, I wonder... No, technically speaking, we haven't claimed the island yet, so I kind of want to hold off getting some stuff. Right, well, we've got 100 engineering on this sector. Troop-wise, we should be fine. Supply-wise, we are definitely good on. Right, so you need to make your way back 36 hours. You know, in any other game, I'd be like, huh, that's hardly any time at all. In this game, I'm like, my God in heaven. It's kind of bad. But anyway. Right, so you have now done your thing. I am going to have you do a patrol route. Bomb, 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 bomb. Right, that should be hopefully enough to get you started on escorting our lovely little convoy. You're almost in position to start doing stuff, so now let us increase the speed. And by the gods, we may finally find a fleet to engage. Second fleet, hopefully second fleet should... I don't know, second fleet should have some good, like... Yeah, it's got some... Oh, yeah. Right. I forgot. Both of these ships are kind of buggered as well. Again, we're just running low on resources and other things, but... Not a single sign of the Japanese Empire. Eh? Anda. Eh? You just RTB. What are you doing? Unless they're waiting for the next... Okay. Right. Okay, so the... Oh, they were waiting until the... Ah. Oh, wait, they can... You can send them out automatically! Oh, okay, yeah. No, I'm dumb for not thinking of that particular thing. My apologies to everyone who was doing... Yeah, no, seriously. Thank you so very much to everyone who sent me those advice. I now see why you were talking about that. Because I was like, oh, I get it. You're just doing the same thing. And I'm like, no, now there's a reason. No contact. Okay, right. Well, we'll send other Catalina. Right. Bomb. Right, this is actually going to make my life a lot easier. You kind of just... You just kind of made it. Right, and another new air. One more Catalina going out. And your job will be to head straight south. Like, straight south. Cover all the approaches. And... Okay. Thank you very much to everyone who's commentated that. That is seriously... That was a bit of a dumb move on my part. I didn't realize you could actually do that. But now I know.
And knowing's half the battle, G.I. Joe.
We will find you someday. Right, we're a few minutes into this, and more importantly, Task Group 1 has arrived. We will relaunch. Relaunch? No. We will replace and repair the ship's self-ridge. And I want to say the Mahan because they've taken a shit kicking already. So I will release these two ships. Let's have a look at the summary log before we do anything else. Where is the summary log? Labels. No, we might as well show that. Enemy. Show enemy fleet. Would love that.
That would be so useful.
Summary. There we go. So in terms of losses, we have actually lost one vessel so far. We've lost 29 of the aircraft. Enemy losses, though, let's have a little positive. The enemy have lost over 127 aircraft. So, you know what? Positivity where? In the dockyard, we've got a number of days to repair. We have 3 more days before the Cimarron. The destroyers are looking especially buggered. Selfridge and Winslow look... McDougal and Winslow. That's it. Was McDougal... the McDougal took a bit of a shit kicking. And Selfridge as well, to be fair, though. That was more my fuck-up than anything. But everything else seems to be reasonable, and we'll be able to return those ships to action. So in a sense, I've lost them, but I haven't lost them, if that makes any sense whatsoever. But anyway, so we're now... Task Group 2 is just slowly but surely escorting the vessels into a particular point. So... Right, Task Group 1, I will have you rearm. I should probably do that in under pause. Rearm ships. Ka-ching. Right, so now I'm going to have you boys head over towards Reynolds Island to start with. Actually, to be fair, no, I'm going to do something else. I'm going to have you boys... I was going to say fly. I'm like, no. That would be bad. Why are you not letting me... That is very... Oh, I see the okay. Right. Right. Manage cargo. Swap positions. Manage cargo. Can you take fuel? You cannot take fuel. Okay, you can only take some troops and supplies. That makes sense. Question. Can a cargo ship take supply of fuel? I think it can it? No, it cannot. I've fucked myself, haven't I? I have fucked myself. Right. Oh. I fucked myself. Oh, God damn it. Okay. Let's continue. Let's just continue. We'll get those ships back at some point. It's fine. We don't need airfields. Their airfields are for pussies, said some admiral. Somewhere. Okay. This is the sound of his sanity just ever decreasing, you know, just like, oh, how we were, at the beginning of the campaign, we were like Bloody Mary, aren't we? And now we're just like, right, enemy troops defeated. Oh, brilliant! Okay, good news, finally. We have finally received some good news in the form of Reynolds Island has now been secured, which means Reynolds Island can now do nothing because we haven't got any fucking planes. We need engineering.
Hello. Do you by any chance have the means to take engineering? No, you don't, you bastards.
Alright, okay. Right, you make your way over to here then. 25 hours. Second Fleet will make its way over to this location as well. Rearm, refuel, whatever. Provide backup. Monkey around. I don't know. I don't care. So the good news is Malaysia is now secured. We've got more support, and we've now, more importantly, got the Reynolds Islands. I'm going to turn these islands into a defensive point as well. Going to get some fuel. Engineering. You can't get engineering, can you? No. Right. I know I've given engineering supplies to this thing, so in a sense I could probably just go over to here, because, well, to be fair, we could just do that already. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Move all the way back here. I realize it's 10 hours. But the more importantly, if we can move these ships back here, grab the things, head down south, go to Renal Island, we can at least upgrade the run to the airfield to airfield 2, which then means we get the ability to... I could turn it into a port, but I'm not going to. I want to have an airfield. And we could probably take some supplies as well. Like, we could take probably like 2K's worth of supplies to keep this area relatively strong. The army on there is pretty solid, so we can probably just keep it at that. Then we can basically move this shit down, turn Renal Island into a decent position. Florida Islands float planes versus Guadalcanal. For some reason, we don't have much intel about float planes. I'm not entirely sure why, but hey ho. Right, Port Moresby. Is there any decent planes for that? No, I don't think so. Right, Cooktown. You're like a level 4. And you have B-25s and B-24. Oh my god. That would be so lovely. I mean, you know what?
I'll send out a parachute.
Okay, I know you said try not to have like multiple pairs of planes, but considering these particular planes with their bomb loads last for about, say, 1,100 miles. I'm thinking we can afford a couple. Son of a whore. And how about now? Yay. Okay, so the Sunderlands we're going to send out in packs of 2 with 250, 8 250-pound bombs. This will give me the means to have solid, solid air support and area denial. Because, alright, this one's going to kind of follow in your wake, but then kind of do its own thing going around. Oh, you are close. You are close. Oh, hang on. You don't quite make it, do you? Right, never mind. You. No. You. Yeah, there we go. And then return back to base. Okay. That'll be kind of alright then, wouldn't it? Yeah. So what this means is that this sector is now going to be watched. This sector is now going to be watched. Up here is going to be watched. And by the Golden Throne of Mankind, somehow, someway, we will find something. Yeah, you will head over to here to provide protection. Just so we can get ourselves going. So this particular episode's been kind of quiet. Touch wood. Swear to God, I'm going to hit... Like, any second now, having just said that, the Japs are going to be like... Right, somebody said they haven't spotted anything for a while. So, yeah, no, I'm not looking forward to what punishment I am due to receive having made that bold claim. But... Ship... Oh, I know that the Task Group 2 is actually going to be... Right, Task Group 2, withdraw a bit. You just keep within a reasonable rotation of... My god, could you imagine if the game was suddenly like... Task Group 2 had a collision with the such and such, and I'm like... Ah! You know, like that moment of terror when you realize you fucked up. Yeah, you did. You fucked up like a tit. You fucked up. Yeah, we know that Jaeger has done fucked up. You fucked up. You're a twat. You fucked up. Royal flat. You fucked up. Yeah, we know that Jaeger has done fucked up. Right. So, by the grace of the gold... The grace. Not the grace, the grace. So, the grace of the Golden Throne, we are able to at least get some of the engineering... guess it's a little bit too far. Okay. Okay. Well, surprisingly, we've received no activities yet. Right. Okay, one of you has just taken the thing. The next one is going to take about 2K's worth of supplies. That will be all we need. Sweet. So now you boys... Oh my god, what was that? Okay. Now you boys need to basically go over to here. We could launch an invasion. You know, I'm half tempted to do that. I don't know how you can do that, but we can do it. Shall we? I mean, fuck it. We might as well. I may fuck up in some regards, but at least I can win this campaign in the others. Okay, tell you what. Right, we've secured this territory, so I'm going to take 250. Ooh. Yeah, that's going to be a bit risky. Right, 1,000 troops, and we're going to take and another ship is going to take 2,000 supplies. We're going to be running a bit cheekily, but I'm going to try it. I don't know how possible it is going to be, but I'm going to give it a bash. It's dangerous what I'm doing, but you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do dumb. Overwrite, yes. File saved is overwrite, yes, good. And the save as well. What we're going to do is we're going to try and invade one of these islands. Grab the Florida Islands. We're then going to basically spam shit. So the first two ships we'd just no. Then we're going to move the supplies. We're then going to basically use the Florida Islands, see if we can cause some problems. Then we're going to have these ships come down south. These ships are going to come down here, grab towards the Renal Islands, give them the supplies they need to turn this into an airfield Mark II, then move them all the way over to here, whereupon then we can resupply them, give them more shit to work with, then move them back up here to supply the invasion of the Florida Islands, and then whatever's left we will give to Malaysia so it can defend itself. It's not got enough troops, I will contend with you, but I do believe, actually to be fair, I have an idea. Right, you make your way back there. I know I'm probably looking like such an amateur, which I've never claimed to be a good person in naval stratagem. I've always said Navy has never been for me, with the exception of the Total Wars. But to be fair, the way that Total War Napoleon handled it, it was more just land with just water on the bottom. So commanding naval warfare has never been my strategy or my perfect suit, if that makes any sense. Right, here we go. So you are going to try and provide escort whilst my very precocious supply group just hedges over there. We're going to send the task group 1 to resupply the other stuff. And then we're going to try and see if we can get this to work. Oh, if this works. Oh, this will be fucking hilarious if this works. Just the Japanese I basically get to take over the Florida Islands right next to Guadalcanal. Oh, that would be so funny. Right, invasion fleet has arrived. Right. Manage cargo. First two we're going to ignore, but... Fuck. Yeah, float planes. Yep. Next one. Fuck. Next one. Fuck. Oh, it's only one ship. Okay. Yeah, we'll lead siege to it. Oh, that's brilliant. Okay, so the battle... 2,000 supplies... Really, we need more troops. There's 500 troops left over there. Right. Supply Group 1, get your ass out of there and head down towards Renal Islands. You, just chill for a moment. Probably want to do something like that. Just to dub. Right, there we go. Right, that's now on fire, which is good. Task Group 1's going to head over towards New Hebrides, and we're going to try and see if we can resupply that thing. If the Japanese aren't going to send any surface fleets to engage, then that actually worked better than I thought. Oh, okay. It's fine. That kind of worked better than I thought it did. Ah! Balls. I have no idea what you... Okay, your patrol pattern would be... Womp, womp, womp. Womp, womp. 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 There we go. Boom. Yeah, you kind of done well on that. These will hopefully spot something. I am really puzzled as to... Okay, so I've now done what everyone has said. I have sent my ships out in planes and other things. Maybe I should, like, put the other smaller... Yeah, the ducks. Because what's your range? Only 300 and something. We have the Mariners, though. And that's if we take away their bombs. They are 1,200. Fucking hell. Right, we're going to have one Mariner. I'm going to have you boys do longer distance reconnaissance over the enemy territory. This may result in one of you getting shot down, and I do immensely apologize for such a thing. but at the same time, I also don't care enough to really warrant the sadness. I'm like, it's what you signed up for. It's a bit too far. Okay. To be fair, that's probably something I'm going to have to omit from the from the recruiting pages. Like, fly in the United States Marine Air Force Air Corps. Your duties to your nation will be noted, but your sacrifice will be omitted. Oh God. It's like Ronald. Oh dear. Well, luckily for us, we've escaped from that. Right, so you make your way across. So enemy aircraft has been sighted. We got another contact? Nope. Okay. So enemy aircraft has been sighted, but there's no signs of anything happening. So we're probably going to bump into an aircraft on patrol, which we may lose one of our aircraft. I'm fully expecting. Oh dear. I am fully expecting this Mariner to basically be sent to the bottom fairly quickly. But if he spots anything, unlikely as it may be, at least it gives us the ability to kind of smile. He is catching up to him, which is good. And the bomber aircraft are going over there. Well, I'm surprised so far. No. Again, look at that. More. Ooh, hello. Okay. Hello, Malaysia. Bye, Malaysia. Right. We're slowly but surely depriving them of troops. More importantly, though, Randall Island is just about to receive its... Oh, good. Right. Right, yeah, managed cargo. Atlanta, you are going to take some troops. I'm going to put them... Cleveland, you're going to take some troops. Troops. Pretty much everyone's going to take some troops. Right. Now you get your ass over there. Stat. Right, no sign of anything? Well, we're still kind of achieving our objectives. We've got no supplies. Ah, sweet. So, manage cargo. Doink. And the next ship. A doink. Sweet. So now Rennell Island. Now has the means to deploy more float bases. Nice. More importantly, we can now deploy even more planes to do some reconnaissance. Because that's all we ever do in life. Apparently, I'm gonna end up getting like a fucking a fix for reconnaissance. Like, I'm gonna have like an addiction to reconnaissance. It's gonna be like, hey, you got sniffling. You got any recon planes? I need a fix. Give me them intel deets. Right. Catalina, another one. I'm going to put none on that. I'm going to have you kind of risk the ball a bit as well by going further afield in the pursuit of knowledge. This may result in your death, but do not worry. Your death will not be omitted. Wink, wink. We're going to have one fly straight south as well, because there may come a point where it may make more sense to recruit... I'm gonna have one fly straight south. Sort of like here. Here, then up to here. And then I'm gonna have another one. I'm gonna have one of the Sunderlands. Is the Sunderland... Okay, question. Sunderland. You have no... Right, that's a 15. Fuck me. Okay, yeah, no. Yes, one of those, please. Right, you are gonna fly all the way around in the south. Oh, yeah, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It sounds a bit weird, but I kind of want to patrol that particular... the problem is, I don't know, and this might be a thing that could come in future editions of this game. What would be nice is if you moused over the plane, you should be able to see like a rough area of detection radius. A bit like the radius of like the air cover location here. I think it should be, or radar location perhaps. I think they should also do the same for aircraft detection. So like, if an aircraft flies, if you mouse over an aircraft, like a Catalina, it should have X amount of radius surrounding it to indicate to you how big it'll be likely to spot something. Then, that way you're not left guessing as to whether or not a Catalina, because it's a smaller aircraft, maybe can get up to higher altitudes or lower altitudes, will be more likely to spot ships in comparison to, say, a PBM Mariner, or maybe a PBM Mariner is actually more likely to spot things because it's a much more dedicated and bigger plane. I'm not too knowledgeable on these things, but I just, yeah. Okay, so the supply ship is making its way back, and I'm gonna have you also follow suit because that cargo ship needs escorting, and then right, 1, 2. Ship? Did I just see a ship? Oh, don't do this to me. Don't tease me like this, game. I'm like, did the game just like flash its leg up at me? You know, like, did we just see a thigh shot in the form of a fucking vessel? Did I fucking see a ship contact? The game didn't even fucking tell me. I didn't even get a bloody ship contact sighted. Or did I? Am I that dumb? Did I actually miss that? No. No, hang on. Summary. Inspect units? No. No, no. Summary. Locations. Oof. That's... Oh, I don't know. No, I don't think I got any. I don't think I got any reports. I think the game just let me have that. Summary. Has there been any reports? Locations, enemy losses, C. No. There's been nothing. Genuinely, there's been nothing. Oh, that's just not fair. I saw it though. I swear to the God Emperor, I saw it. Not the Emperor in Japanese terms, the Emperor in Warhammer 40k terms for anyone getting confused. Oh my God. I genuinely, like, stumbled there. I was like... I didn't think I could do it. That's the sound of me just brain explode. Like, Mr. Jaeger's brain has failed to work now. If you'd like to leave a message... And I'm just like, I saw a ship. I fucking saw a ship. I saw a ship. Yeah, it's so stupid. But hey, it's true. I want to say I'm going to give that to the I'm going to give that spotting. Oh, fuck a duck. Yay. Right, more importantly... No. Good boy. Right. Manage cargo. You're not quite there yet? No, you're not. Got to get a little bit closer. Do a Steve Irwin and get a little closer. There we go. Right, more troops. More troops. More troops. More troops. Right. Bug out. Right, bug out and head over towards the south and get ready to get the fuck out of Dodge. Okay, so Florida Islands looks a lot more likely to survive, if I do say so myself. Unfortunately, the Japanese aircraft are probably... Oh dear. Yes, the Japanese are a little bit aware of our presence. To the point where they're probably sending enemy fighters to now intercept our scouts, which I'm not surprised at. Another aircraft spotted near Malaysia, and they're going after other ships. Though, intriguingly enough, they've stopped going after sector... Oh! I have points again. Holy shit. Wait, well, good news is we've got points. Apparently I've been given 108 command points. For some reason, they thought... I feel like these points are not given because I've done a very good job. I feel like they're doing this because they're like... He's new. I've got the pity points. Holy throne. Right, okay. Jesus Christ on a bike. That is genuinely terrifying. So we've had absolutely no contacts today, and I think I'm going to end the episode on this point. So, we had a glimpse. Oh. We had a glimpse, is all I can say. Yes. Oh, God. I'm probably going to look at this in editing and be like, it was there! I saw it! You're like, I'm going to lose my shit in the editing, probably. But I don't care. So if you guys enjoyed this particular episode, I appreciate it was probably not as exciting as perhaps some of the other episodes have been. But... considering the progress we've now done, we've made a sighting on the map. So maybe we might be lucky and be able to send some B-29s. More importantly, oh, that'd be lovely, wouldn't it? Now, more importantly, though, we do have some more command points, which I'm going to use spend getting a couple, maybe one or two, of the fuel. And send up some fuel ships with the cargo fleet. And more importantly, get some other ships to be sent to us to... recoup the cost. Actually, it might be that's the reason why we got the more fuel costs, like more points, because we've been able to recoup the cost of the ships that we've had to send back. But now I'm going to try and make some more destroyers, might even make a third fleet. We will see how much the points it takes us up. I'm primarily going to think about, I'm going to think about it before I make any particular decisions, but I'm kind of thinking we probably need another fleet that could potentially act as a more dedicated escort fleet, thus giving Task Group 2, a chance to be more of an aggressive defensive fleet and, you know, all that jazz. More importantly, though, if we have a look at our summary, dockyards. In 2 days, we'll get the Mahan back, as well as in 1 day following that, we'll get the Winslow and the Phelps. So we might not even need to spend points on this matter. We just have to sit here waiting for them. So, all in all, I feel cautiously optimistic. We've now got the patrol routes. Thank you once again. I am an idiot for not thinking of this, well, not noticing / not taking advantage of these things before. And I hope to see you guys in the next episode. So, yeah. This is officially the 7th day in the campaign. I will see you then. Hopefully we will spot something a little bit more substantial. See you then.